Good evening, Hard Nuts. Miss Welsh. Hope you're having a good night, good evening. I'm gonna do a couple of hours of trance. I will do some house some other day, but tonight it's all about 2 hours of trance. Still full-blown winter up here in Norway. That's a little bit milder today, but lots of snow. You have the man flu. That's the worst one. Ugh. I hope you feel better soon.
Do you ever question your life?
But soon we're gonna have spring and then summer. I'm looking forward to that.
Do you ever see in your dreams all the castles in the sky? Oh, tell me why do we build castles in the sky? Oh, tell me why all the castles way up high. Please tell me why.
Tonight I'm doing everything in 140 BPM, no matter how. So some of the tunes you might think is a remix or something, but I'm doing everything in 140 BPM tonight. This is Delirium featuring Leigh Nash. This is Innocent in a Tiesto remix. The vocals on this tune is just
I feel it is the rise and fall.
every vein, in every beating of my heart, each breath I take, I feel you anyway. In every tear that I might shed, in every word I've never said, I feel you, 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 in every brain, in every beating of my heart, in every breath I ever take, I feel you anyway. In every tear that I might shed, in every word I've never said, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you, I feel you.
And as always, I have to play this one. This is Plumb, In My Arms, a classic which is remixed by Brunleave and Bose Extended.
So full of wonder, your curly cues, your contagious smile. And as I watch you start to grow up, all I can do
It's that smile, I think, more than anything, that makes my heart speed up and starts me off again. I have to close my eyes to let it not escape. The taste of thunderstorms as they're about to break. There's enough of you in me to start a fire, coming up from a deep sea of dark desire. You're like a firework in my soul, and I'm starting to lose control. There's enough of you in me to start a fire.
And never win midweek trance without Above and Beyond. This is Start a Fire. Yeah, and I love the voice of Plum too. So many nice voices.
I have my memory of the day we met. How did I keep so calm? You were an exocet. Of course I'll never say my feelings to your face. It's just a fantasy from which I can't escape. There's enough of you in me to start a fire, coming up from a deep sea of dark desire. You're like a firework in my soul, and I'm starting to lose control. There's enough of you in me to start a fire. There's enough of you in me to start a fire.
And a big up to Mr. Kumar watching on Facebook. Thanks so much for tuning in. And please share out as much as you can. Thanks so much, my friend. Sharing is caring, you know. Yeah, you know, Above and Beyond have some good male vocals. And Captain Hardnuts on Twitch says hello to Facebook. Ui ui. And big out to Chris Blade, a fellow DJ. Follow him on Twitch. He plays some amazing trance sets. Yeah, thanks so much for the positive feedback on my new trance track, which is available on SoundCloud. Thank you so much, friend. I hope you're doing okay. Big up to Chris, who came over on Twitch, which I totally understand because of the sound quality is much better on Twitch.
lips were made to touch your skin. Days only last for a minute. I never questioned why, I always knew you were mine. Loving you is in my DNA. Yeah, loving you is the only way. Yeah, loving you is in my DNA. Yeah, loving you is in my DNA. Is in my DNA. Feel like I hear your voice so clear above the noise. Give me the faith that I needed. I saw it in your eyes. I always knew you were mine. Loving you is in my DNA. Yeah, loving you is the only way. Yeah, loving you is in my DNA. Yeah, loving you is in my DNA. Is in my DNA. Is in my DNA. Is in my DNA.
Yeah, that's true. It sometimes it gets too much of the same tunes. I try to play when I play trance every Wednesday. I try to play tunes which aren't played that much by other DJs, and I hope I make some success.
Loving you is in my DNA. Yeah, loving you is in my DNA. Is in my DNA.
And what a great tune this is. This is Ali and Fila, Lost Language. big up to Mr. Kumar, who also joined us on Twitch. This is a tune by another Norwegian producer called Ørjan Nilsen. This is the Late Anthem. big up to Colin. Long time no see, buddy. How you doing? Big up to Vidar on Facebook. Everybody's over on Twitch, so if you want to party, come over on Twitch. And that goes for you too, Colin. If you want to interact with all the other people in the chat, come over to Twitch.
Open up, take me fairy tales. You had me wishing that everything was real. Why don't you tell me this could just disappear? At the same time, tracking treasure down. At the same time, at the same time,
Tracking treasure down.
tracking treasure down. Tracking treasure down.
Tracking treasure
At the same time,
This world can be such a lonely place to hide in. That's all I'd see till you open my eyes for me. And now I see the light. And now the future is so bright. I'll hold on tight to you, I'll never let it go. Your love's one in a million. I'd put up a fight for you, can't make it on my own. Your love's one in a million. And if I lose your heart, I'm sure I'd fall apart. You are the sun to me, you're my everything. Your love's one in a million. One in a million. One in a million.
I really appreciate it. Det er jo litt grei musikk dette her før natta. Det er litt cheesy denne her.
One in a million. One in a million. One in a million. One in a million. Hold on tight to you, I'll never let it go. Your love's one in a million. I'd put up a fight for you, can't make it on my own. Your love's one in a million. And if I lose your heart, I'm sure I'd fall apart. You are the sun to me, you're my everything. Your love's one in a million. One in a million. One in a million. One in a million. One in a
Ja, jeg ønsker deg lykke til med det, Vidar. Får håpe det ikke blir helt sinnssykt glatt, da. And for your English viewers, listeners, what Vidar is saying in the chat is that it's raining piss over where he lives. And he's going to work at 6 in the morning, and I think that it's going to be a bit slippery on the ground. And it's yeah, it can be, because we had minus degrees lately, and then rain comes, and then we are fucked. This is David Forbes Questions. Have a good night, Chris. See you on the next one. Have a good night. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a good night, Vidar. Lykke til i morgen. Jeg er veldig glad ikke jeg skal ut og kjøre i morgen så tidlig.
every single word you say. And before you sleep at night, you pray to me, your lucky star, your singing satellite. You're half a world away, but in my mind I whisper every single word you say. And before you sleep at night, you pray to me, your lucky star, your singing satellite.
No, this tune is by Ocean Lab. This is Satellite.
Cold, baby, I light a fire in your soul, baby. The lightest touch of feathers falling. My love may be invisible, but I inspire the dreams that guide you, baby. You're half a world away.
Have a good night, Mr. Kumar. Thanks for stopping by.
And I whisper every single word you say. And before you sleep at night, you pray to me, your lucky star, your singing satellite. You're half a world away, but in my mind I whisper every single word you say.
What a tune this is.
Take me higher through euphoria. Oh, take me higher with you. Oh.
Andrew Rail and Emily Buchan. Euphoria in a club mix. Wow. Moving over to Giuseppe Ottavani, this is Empty World.
heartbeat away from here in time.
Yeah, very nice tune this by Giuseppe Ottavani, Only a Heartbeat Away. And the next one coming out after this one is Gareth Emery, You'll Be Okay. One of my all-time favorites actually. Very nice track. And if everything goes as planned, I'm gonna release a new tune either tomorrow or on Friday. I just have to do some mastering on it.
Only a heartbeat.
And I have to say, Hard Nuts, I'm pretty disappointed in the other DJs on TikTok which I support. And they never come in my streams here. And I've sent them messages on Messenger on Facebook. But they don't come in here and support back. That's no, I don't like that. And the mix got all shit.
I was made to live this life and live is what I've done.
But anyways, this is Gareth Emery.
Found the wonder of the night, so hoping there was none. But I know the light could fade from my eyes. My plane could fall from the sky. The world could tell me this is my time. I count my blessings every day. I'm more than I deserve. Sing this song when I am gone. I'll be in every word. But I know the light could fade from my eyes. My plane could fall from the sky. The world could tell me this is my time. And if I should die here tonight, darling, know that you saved my life.
But I'm very happy that you're staying with me here. You are now the only listener.
I would change, and I know
But as the word gets around, I might get some more viewers if I do this regularly. But what a tune this is! Wow. think TikTok is just temporary. I don't think that they will keep the momentum, at least not with the DJs, because the sound quality is bleh. And yeah, and too many restrictions, you know. I believe that Mixcloud and Twitch will be the survivors in this game.
We were so in love just yesterday. Now you wanna go throw it all away. Open up your heart, why you so afraid? Remember how we felt just yesterday.
Yeah, you know, I'm a member in the DJ, call it club here on Twitch, which have licensed a lot of tunes. I don't really bother going through them, but I think I get away with most of them. And what about this tune? This tune brings me back to the 90s style, kind of groove.
You missed out on the best thing you ever had. You missed out on the best thing. Now it's too bad. I promise one day you'll regret it. When you're old, I won't be looking back. Hoping that I'll wait or I'll forget it. Oh, baby. Now I see that you're so yesterday.
You know, I did play on Mixcloud earlier, but I think the chat there is shit. Chat shit, you know? The sound quality is very good, and you can play everything you want. It's have a monthly fee with it, not that much expensive, but I think I'm stuck on Twitch.
feel alive. You're all that I want. All the cities and flights without you by my side. You're all that I want. That's the way you say. I'll see you later today. Now you're miles away. Then I see your face, time's frozen in space, and we're miles away. It's the time of our lives, but I'm wondering why. You're all that I want. I know it's harder to try, but I will never deny. You're all that I want. That's the way you say. I'll see you later today. Now you're miles away. Then I see your face, time's frozen in space, and we're miles away.
And this song here represents my inspiration for my tunes. And what a beautiful tune that was. That was LSR City, Gareth Emery and Annabelle, Ice Moon. Yeah, you know, I follow a lot of DJs too. Both on the Mixcloud, on Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, you name it. But they are very bad at following back, you know? I think a lot of them are quite egocentric. They just play and they want followers, but they don't follow back that much. I know, you know, I think that support should go both ways. And this tune coming behind me now is Shy Dog. This is Mirror in a Signum remix. Yeah, most of all, the most important thing is, of course, have to have fun. And I got 30 minutes more to play. And when the next tune, I'm gonna have a smoke. Because it's 9 minutes long. I'm not gonna play all the 9 minutes, but a perfect take a piss or take a smoke tune. Do you know which cities she gonna visit? I guess that the cruise goes to Geiranger and the fjords on the west of Norway. And this is a long song. It's a 9 minutes long, but my God, it's beautiful.
Black or white, we look at what we were, whether wrong or right, no one can tell. Whatever it takes, a reason to believe you. I won't let go, holding on to innocent meanings. Sunset Boulevard, don't fade away. Let's take a walk in the dark. Sunset Boulevard, let's make believe all the parties was written in your
Yeah, your mother likes no-cost trips, yeah. Then Norway is a very bad destination, I can tell you. Okay, so she has been there before, so she knows what she goes to. Yeah, I'm guessing that she is going in the fjords to Geiranger and on the western side of the Norway. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. gonna be this tune here, which is Lost Witness and ML Now in an extended dub remix. And after this one, I'm gonna play Bossa Nova with Stone Cold, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Two hours of midweek trance. Yeah, sure hope that you enjoyed these 2 hours hard nuts. And I hope that I played some tunes that not all the other DJs play. Bringing some freshness into this.
always do. Why can I tell myself to walk away? 'Cause all I can think about what I should have told you yesterday. And why can I tell myself it's all too late? Now all I am is gone with you. You left me stone cold. You left me, I was in the rain. You left me stone cold. Come to me again. You left me stone cold. You left me, I was in the rain. You left me stone cold. Come to me again.
Yeah, that's the last tune. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight, Hard Nuts. I really appreciate your support. And I'll see you next Wednesday on Midweek Trance, I hope. On Friday, I'm gonna play for another page on Facebook. I'm gonna play some UK hardcore and stuff, and some drum and bass. So I won't be able to join Chris on his set, but yeah, you know, I may catch some of it, but anyways, I just want to say it. Have a good night. Thanks so much for watching and listening and all the good comments and everything. Have a good night.